35 years old. Hasn't been to the final in a while.
And this is a battle of styles. And Anna-Leigh and Catherine do not want to slow this down. So they're going to be firing away. They're not going to sit there and dink all day with these two.
Oh, just barely missed, and that was close. Waters and Parenteau contesting the out call.
I thought that might have been in.
I thought so too.
Wow, they're going to stick with that if the truck can take a look at that. I thought that was in live.
Oh, nice play from Anna-Leigh Waters from the kitchen.
1-0-2.
Tina Pisnik, the second server, former world number 29 in pro tennis. Inside the baseline goes Anna-Leigh Waters.
And that's the example. A lot of teams would just dink that back and let these two, as you mentioned, they're the most consistent, methodical team. That's what got them here. That is not going to work against these two. They've only lost once on Monday.
Yeah, Jessie Irvine had a funny line after one of their big wins over the 2 seed, Rachel Rohrabacher and Anna Bright there in the quarterfinals. She said, we might be the oldest team here, but we're the most disciplined and measured. And Tina said, and the funniest.
Just the amount of pace she gets on it. It's flat. A lot of these ladies have had tons of spin with the new paddle technology. Jessie just absolute blunt force trauma. The way Pisnik can take that backhand down the line, and it's just beautiful. Most people like to swat that through the middle. Perfect placement over power.
Her defense is remarkable, too. I mean, that's the no-go zone on Anna-Leigh Waters. Above the hip anywhere, really, on Waters.
Yeah, fading away and then trying to sneak it down the line there from Jessie. Pays the price. Beautiful lob from Catherine. I think we'll see more of it against this team, especially. They lean into the kitchen. They're engaged there. Not the fastest team, not two people you'd want on your 4x100 relay. So throw it over their head and make them track it down.
Great setup by Parenteau. Waters there for the close.
Yeah, and this team used to just switch it up. They played straight up. They have settled into Anna-Leigh on the left. It makes them even more dangerous. They know their roles and responsibilities even better.
Second serve.
It's back, and it's fun, too, to hear them talk about it. Catherine Parenteau, I've asked her many times, how do you know when to shift over when Anna-Leigh poaches and goes crazy? She says, I just sometimes have to guess. And better to do that than her.
Now, so that's what Tina's going to have to do. You got to take the fight to these two. If you just dink all day, they'll pull the trigger before you do. So I love that shot from Tina. Yeah, great scamper from Jessie, but they cannot miss soft stuff today. That's their specialty.
1-2.
Waters welcomes the pace.
Yeah, and I like, Tina initiated something there and had a couple good looks, but it was Anna-Leigh that gets it down. We love when they're hitting it about waist high because we get those beautiful firefights. And that's actually a mistake a lot of amateur players do. They just practice firefights at that waist-high level. You want to get that ball on the ground, folks, so practice that as well as getting your hands ready.
Point.
Jessie Irvine, also
4-1.
member of your Carolina Pickleball Club.
Very happy for her here in Cali, where she lives.
Point.
Not happy with her net, which survived Jeannie Bouchard the other day. Huge there. You got Big H Hayden Patriquin and then Hayworth trying to get that first title.
Point.
I mean, so smart for Anna-Leigh Waters. Attacks the right hip of Jessie, so she gets the windshield wiper over there, but then it just gets cracked. And amateur players finish that ball to the outside like Anna-Leigh did there. Perfectly done.
Point.
Everyone's paddles dive to the middle when they see the ball up, and so many balls come back at all levels, including the pros. Finish to the outside. And you go like, oh, I think Jessie and Tina are, you know, settling into this match. And then you look at the scoreboard, it's like, oh, dear.
Jessie, the enforcer.
And outside of the line there to get it away from these two. What a great finishing shot from Jessie.
And what a moment for Jessie Irvine. We talked about, she hasn't been back to a final since 2021 and 22, where she was a part of 5 career women's doubles titles. Back in that era, 3 career mixed doubles titles. Different era of pickleball now. She's back. Tina steps in. What a play. Anna-Leigh Waters was backed off the line. You don't see that often.
No, and that was wild because Catherine lobbed when Jessie was in the midcourt. So just that lob was not going to be effective from that position.
Second serve.
Jessie and Tina Pisnik came together this season. They're 12-5 as a team. They've made it to the quarters in every tournament except for Atlanta that they played together in. That includes Mesa, North Carolina, LA, and Rockwall.
It's a team you don't want to face because you know you're going to be there a while. You know they're not going to give you much.
Second serve.
Great return for Jessie after missing a couple thirds and fifths. So I think the big opportunity for them is they like to play math, which no one told me there'd be math, but they get to the kitchen a lot.
Side out.
And it's rare you see AL and CP have a possession that's that ugly, didn't even get near the kitchen themselves.
2-1. Second serve.
So a lot of teams you dink in the middle, somebody will lay it back in there. But if you put that thing in the middle to Anna-Leigh's forehand, she is going to rip it down the middle, and then you get the paddle clank. Oh, dear.
Nice cue down the middle. Well-placed shot by Waters.
So that is a absolute product of the point before it when they both went for it, clanked the paddles. So now if we neither one of us go for it. Talk, ladies. Come on.
Second serve.
Waters and Parenteau during this tournament completed a match in 9 minutes time.
8-2.
Yeah, I called it. I only uttered 2 sentences.
a match, not a game.
And there's the angle, so beautiful.
Two. Point. Game point. 10-2.
Game point for Waters and Parenteau. That one sails
Point
long
game
for Jessie
changes.
Irvine, Parenteau and Waters. 2 over to Catherine Parenteau. Oh, nice get by Jessie. Oh,
Pure filth from Catherine. She's been doing that all week. People load up on the forehand. Watch what Tina does here. Oh, I got this on a, oh, it's not a forehand. So good. Great rally to start.
that was slippery from CP. Oh no. Oh, out ball, potentially hit by Pisnik, and an Ernie missed. She hops the kitchen.
Yeah, it's not something you see a lot from her, but she needs to be attacked not at paddle height, but up around the shoulders because she's so good with those resets and defense you mentioned earlier. That's what happens when you go into the paddle. It comes back quickly and with pace and down.
1-0-2. Point.
A beautiful play by Leigh Waters.
And that's that roll definition. She can take away that middle dink so well, sees it and just flips it through the middle.
Side out.
Then it takes away a very key target in pickleball. What do you do? How do you target?
Because you know if you go to the outside, you're dealing with that big two-handed backhand roll on her.
Oh, what a play by Pisnik and Irvine.
Yeah, Leigh starts getting a little rambunctious sometimes. She's pulled out of position and still goes for offense. Pisnik made her pay there.
Point.
I mean, that ball is not staying in, but it got on Catherine in a hurry. So that's the danger. You return to Jessie, there can be some wild variances in where it goes, but it can be big.
Second serve.
That's the nice part for Captain Parenteau on the right when she can initiate some pace because Leigh Waters is there to
just wait. I'll clean this up.
like a shark in the water.
Which thankfully I did not see when I wandered into the Pacific earlier this week.
2-2-1.
We would have been lost without you, Dave.
Oh, I'm okay.
Second serve.
I mean, Jessie screamed loud enough to hear Jessie Irvine in Irvine, California with that one.
I need some more water for that. Here we go, right here.
2-2-2.
I mean, let's go, Jessie. You love those off the tape, but you got to get there in time, and she sure did and snuck it just onto the line. Great play from Jessie Irvine right there.
Dazzled the crowd with that ATP, and a great serve to match it.
Yeah, full shankopotamus from Catherine there. That's not a sight you see very often.
3-2-1. Point.
How about this?
Timeout receiver,
2-point lead
41.
now for.
She's got it,
Time in.
and she's got
41.
Colin Johns helping her along the way, too. And she takes all that in and applies it. She is a force to be reckoned with.
What a play by CP, pop-up chance, taking advantage of. And I think it says a lot, too, about Tina Pisnik just paying off that point. At her age, at 43 years old, competing against 17-year-olds and feisty competitors, she's still dominant.
Side out.
Yeah, and she is somebody everyone wants as a partner because you want reliability. You want to know where they're going to put the ball. They get you out of trouble.
Point.
Wide for Irvine. Parenteau,
3-4-1.
Waters, climb back within one.
Point. Four, 4-1. Point.
Cannot happen. You earn that. That's their
Timeout
style.
receivers, 5-4-1.
Earn it, get a
Come in.
chance at a Triple Crown.
5-4-1.
She has 6 Triple Crowns this year, 26 in total on her career, Waters.
Second serve.
So she's been pulling that down the middle when she gets that attackable dink. Tried to go backside on Jessie, but you run out of real estate on the 20 by 44 sometimes.
Point. Six, 4-2. Side out.
Sign out, and a 2-point deficit now for Irvine and Pisnik. Very fruitful
4-6-1.
service opportunity there for Parenteau and Waters.
Point.
Waters on the run. Tina Pisnik finds the gap.
Yeah, great job. If Annalie's going to run out wide and then bring it back through the middle, she has got to pay because she has to recover and then
5-6-1.
down at the feet. Well done, Tina.
Second serve.
Because when you're dinking cross court, sometimes the player gets lazy over there and just sort of hangs out at the sideline. I'm not saying AL's lazy by any stretch, but you have to rally back to cover the middles, and sometimes it doesn't get done.
Side out. Six, 5-1. Second
Jessie
serve.
Irvine packs a powerful punch.
She was just handing out tattoos with cross-court attacks, finding that right hip, and Catherine is the one that gets pegged there. And AL comes out and defends the honor of her partner immediately right there. Later, she's going to be smoking that ball at Catherine, but not right now.
7-5-2.
I love when she charges like
Yes.
that off the backhand, initiating attack.
Side out.
That's the type of rally that's going to give this team confidence, because that's the way they have to play to win.
5-7-1. Point.
Right here, Chicken.
6-7-1. Second serve.
Love to see that in the middle of the court after you saw a little indecision on the drive on the prior
6-7-2.
point, and then that sets up Jessie. She can't get to a ball that's hit out wide.
Oh,
Side out.
Argentina slightly off guard there on the backhand.
Yeah, the fact that that almost ended up being a reset instead of just a counter of what Jessie did, surprised that wasn't a forehand.
Nice. Oh, what a rally.
Jessie got the grunt squad out there, but didn't quite work out. A couple of great saves in the midcourt, but they're just relentless.
Yeah, Jessie Irvine has been able to sleep in her own bed
Yeah.
this tournament. Says that's been a
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
Oh, no. Okay.
Catherine Parenteau throwing some fire.
And
That's
you
where CP is so special. She's got the defense and the offense to
She
match.
sure does. And Pisnik is frustrated with herself because that's a ball she can handle and put it in the kitchen, popped it up a bit, and there's another pop-up.
Point. Game point.
Game point in game 2, best 3 out of 5.
10-6-1.
Long
game.
and such
Big hit.
tough pressure from Annalie Waters. Parenteau.
And about to get married.
New
Yes,
ball.
in
Game
Mexico.
3. Time in.
Just a
0-2.
few short days away from that.
Side out.
Whoa. Okay, so we've had a lack of a center fielder on both sides here today as players are staring at each other at slow-moving pickleballs go right past them.
Second serve.
So there's the attack that worked brilliantly for Jessie last night. That cross-court, find the right
0-2.
hip. Paris and Tyra last night did not handle that very well. Catherine did.
Side out.
And Tina has got to make that one. Well earned.
There's Athena Trio, where
0-0-1.
She sits in the player box behind Catherine Parenteau. That's the partner and soon-to-be wife
Yes.
of Catherine Parenteau.
I told her you got to get paid triple today. There's three matches to coach up here.
Point.
Referee crew for this one, Mark Thomas, Mary Namey, and Chris Johnson. Should we see any challenges here in game number 3? That's a nice play from Tina Pisnik.
Set up by Jessie again, going to that outside right hip. Catherine popped it up. Pisnik did not waste that opportunity.
0-1-1.
Oh, she got it. A crashing Jessie Irvine over to the left.
Yeah, what a drop from Tina Pisnik. And then you use geometry as your friend because she used the deep part of the court. Cross court, well done from Jessie. And Catherine's like, well, then go get that one.
1-1-2.
Beautiful ball to the corner from Jessie Irvine.
I mean, she's playing really, really good pickleball here, and it's great to see her, as you mentioned, had a few years away from center on Sunday, and good to have her back.
Hasn't been to a final since 2022.
Oh, that was, I'm going to talk to the crowd through them to Jessie after the couple of yells. All right.
Oh, nice. What a point. Starting off with the short, hot defense of Catherine Parenteau.
That point would have been over for most teams after that ball. And she just throws it in the kitchen. Yawn.
Second serve.
Still some fire thrown, though, by Tina Pisnik and Jessie Irvine.
Got to stick that first volley. I love it. Clean dink winner filth from Leigh Waters. So she's blasted that dead dink in the middle through the middle. She tried to go hard wide after Jessie, and then this one she just pulls back cross court. That is special, and that's having every weapon in your arsenal.
0 holes
3-2-2
in their game. Oh. Oh my. Jessie Irvine. What a shot.
I love that because they'd switch sides. Leigh was retreating to get out of the kitchen, so the coverage in the middle isn't going to be great. That is beautiful.
Point. 3-3-1. Second serve.
Again, a little indecision back there, and then that ball travels a little far, and Jessie still took a healthy crack at it, but couldn't get it over.
Side out.
Again, nice use of spin, not pace, but spin to get that ball away from Jessie.
3-3-1. Second serve.
It's a couple times that Tina's caught Leigh on the run, and then Leigh is trying to hit winners on the run here. It's a great defensive position. Now, can they do something with the ball consistently? Get a couple. I know that's hard. I'd love to see Jessie make that first drive if she gets it and have Tina crash.
3-1. Point. Four, 3-1. Second serve. Four, 3-2.
Speed up through the middle, hits the tape. We'll see if AL's seen enough. She's going to let it ride.
Jessie serving 5.
By the way, over on Grandstand, Unit Castillo captured a bronze over Brooke Buckner, 11-4, 11-4. Congrats
to the Spaniard. If you want to talk about somebody that can cover the court.
Side out.
Great play right to the feet of Jessie Irvine there. And also the Johnson siblings captured bronze over Hayden Patrick and Vivian Glassman. 11-1, 11-1. Clean scoreline.
Point.
Yeah, I was really impressed with J.W. Johnson yesterday after losing the heartbreaker in mixed to come out and play a great men's doubles match to get himself into the final here today.
Not easy. They had that mixed doubles match.
Yes.
5 match points to take it.
Second serve.
Meanwhile, Tina Pisnik cleaning up from the left side of the court.
Yeah, sticking those first volleys much better here in game
4,
3.
5-2.
Waters had it.
Did she ever?
Side out surrendered to Irvine and Pisnik. Can they get a game here? They're making it close.
5-4-1.
Missed reset. Irvine and Pisnik.
And Leigh has now seen enough. You saw the beauty of Catherine going back just effortlessly and throw that lob back into the kitchen to Voice. That's next month. Catherine was playing it yesterday. It was so fun watching her play as herself.
Second serve. Six, 4-2. Side out.
The run will end there for Irvine and Pisnik. They need a big hold to hang on here in game 3.
Second serve. 4-6-2.
Oh, no. Just a little footwork there would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Just got a little high on her, so just a little shuffle back. Leigh goes flying across and then pulls it back to the other side of the court and gets an error. Unbelievable. that she even thought that was a thing.
Go, go.
Point.
And just like that, Parenteau and Waters capture a 1-point lead right back.
And here's the thing, if your partner throws up a good lob like
7-6-2.
Catherine did there, you have to hold your ground as Anna Leigh did, because she was ready for the reply.
Point.
Wow, firefights.
Timeout receiver 862.
Wonderfully what happens.
862. Point.
And Anna Leigh acknowledges that.
Yeah.
She says, Catherine's always there to pick me up in those moments.
9-6-2.
Lets her play more free.
There was another sitter, and Tina caught the tape.
Point.
Wow, and then a horrible lob from Catherine. So that is 3 absolute
Match point.
pieces of candy, and we're at match point.
10-6-2.
Another title on the line here. Waters and Parenteau.
Side out.
Not yet. Championship point number 2.
But that's when these two look back at this match if they don't make the rally of the century and go, man, it was on our
6-1.
paddle beautifully 3 or 4 times and we didn't make it.
Point.
There's still life for Irvine and Pisnik.
Yeah, Catherine knows she should have countered the
7-1.
second one. There's no way to be able to reset something coming that fast a second time.
Second serve.
1 hole down, 1 to go for Waters and Parenteau.
And put away to the outside again. So smart from Anna Leigh.
7-10-2.
Wow, Pisnik and Irvine putting on a dink clinic. Anna Leigh Waters,
Well,
what does she do? Speeds it up.
it's because they thought an ATP was coming, so they're a little bit out of position. She ropes it back through the middle.
10-7-1.
Championship point number 2 for Waters and Parenteau.
Second
long.
serve.
I talked to AL about that shot. She's working on the
Match point.
1-y out in front there, but got way too much of it there.
10-7-2.
Third championship point here.
Side out.
Well, fended off the tape by Jessie Irvine. Will continue on. They need 3 points to tie it.
7-10-1.
Oh, just
Point.
wide for Parenteau. Fire fights. Irvine and Pisnik within 2.
Yeah, we had the Catherine
Timeout
Parenteau
receiver, 8-10-1.
drill session at the kitchen line.
Speeding up down the line. How
on
many
J.W.
times?
Johnson
in,
at match
in
point
mixed
against.
doubles?
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Time in.
And it's so gutsy, so
8-1.
fearless. She carried Ben in that semifinal.
Second serve.
I don't love that pop-up, but I love the fight and the comeback in Irvine and Pisnik, who have not just fallen to a shell and said this is
8-2.
over. I mean, they're right here. If they get this, scoreboard pressure galore.
Side out.
Oh my. Championship point number
Match
4
point.
now as the serve goes back to Catherine Parenteau.
10-8-1. point game match.
Waters and Parenteau take it. They capture their 8th title of the season, their 19th as a team, and the world #1 was unstoppable in San Clemente.
Guys, finishing in straight games to capture the title here today. You guys played spectacular. It was awesome to see Jessie and Tina make it this far. How did you finish in this match?
No, congrats to Jessie and Tina. They beat some really good teams on the way here. We had to fight really hard the last 2 games. They were really tough, making a lot of balls. They have awesome resets, so we had to be very specific on our targets, move the ball around, and wait for the good opportunity to go for it.
Well, ladies, Michelle mentioned 19 titles together. That is such an awesome record, and you guys have built such a spectacular partnership together. It can be really hard to find a partner who meshes with you, but you guys certainly do on court. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this before. Catherine, I've known Catherine since I was like 11, so I always looked up to her. She was playing with my mom, and I always wanted to play with her. So now that we can play together, it's pretty special, and especially since my mom and Athena are on the bench, we're just kind of all sharing all these moments together, and definitely all these titles are something I'll never forget, and I'm glad they're with Catherine.
Well, Catherine, you've got something pretty special coming up in just a week or 2. Tell us about what you're planning. I hear you're going to fix some of the tan lines that you have in, is it Cabo?
Yeah, so Athena and I are getting married in Cabo, Mexico in about 9 to 10 days. I need some help with my tan lines here before the wedding. So if you have any recommendations, you can DM me on Instagram. But no, Annalie, I've been talking to Annalie, and she's the one that's all about beauty. She recommended me. She sent me like a bunch of things to try on to make sure that I don't have those crazy pickleball tan lines. So hopefully I'll get rid of them on time for the wedding.
Congratulations to you both on both the wedding and the title. You're gonna have to live stream that. We all want to be a part. But with that, it's trophy time. We'd like to invite title sponsor Select Medical, Chris Kamen on court to present, as well as Daniel Roditi from our awesome partners at Lifetime. Come on, Daniel, get in here. You guys are so incredible. All of you help us throughout the week at this tournament. We could not do it without either of your company's helps.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful day for pickleball in San Clemente here. On behalf of Select Medical, I'd like to present the trophy as we're so happy to be part of the PPA. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, ladies. Michelle.
Hannah, thanks so much. Coming up next, it's men's doubles time. Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson look to secure their 5th title of the season. Hayden Patriquin won his first career title a couple of weeks ago in Sacramento. He is with Pablo Tellez here today, and what a moment for the 2 champions.